Hey, Amy from the blog lostmylife.com, and today I want to do something a little bit different, and I want to purge and organize my whole house with you. So I would definitely say that we lean more toward the minimalist side. My husband hates stuff, and I hate spending money, and put those two together, and we tend to try to be more minimalistic. But that doesn't mean we don't have stuff, because for some odd reason, things still tend to collect, and we still tend to get a lot of stuff. So I'm going to purge my house with you today, and hopefully it'll give you some tips and tricks on how to organize and clean your own house, especially if you have kids, because I don't know about you, but my kids bring in a lot of stuff between what our friends and family give us, and also just all the arts and crafts. There's lots of arts and crafts. We just tend to get a lot of stuff, and so I will share my tricks to keeping kind of their stuff at bay, toys. And I thought this would be the perfect time during Christmas or right around the holidays when it seems like we're collecting a lot more stuff. And so we like to get rid of a lot of stuff before we start bringing it in. So thanks for joining me today. If you are new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I share 2 new videos every single week on natural living, real food, and DIY projects. I would say this year we're definitely trying to go more towards minimalism and becoming more minimalistic than we already are, which is always a great goal to have. Saves you money, saves you time. I mean, one reason I like being more minimalistic is because the less stuff you have, the less you have to clean up. It makes life so much easier. So let's start cleaning. I'm going to start in my bedroom because I know there's a lot of stuff that needs to be cleaned. And this is kind of embarrassing because our bedroom looks terrible. One, I'm cleaning the sheets and stuff, and so there's nothing on there. But also, I had ripped on the wallpaper in our house, I don't know, a couple months ago, and I haven't done anything with it yet. So it's kind of embarrassing. And our bathroom's super ugly. So I really hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going to start in my nightstand, and I don't really have much stuff in it, but we can still clean. So furniture, a lot of the furniture just won't have anything in it, so you'll see that there isn't a whole lot in our drawers. I find that a lot of stuff that collects is a lot of like paper stuff. It's a lot of stuff I don't really know what to do with, and so I kind of just go into like paralysis analysis or analysis paralysis. Whatever it is, where I just don't know what to do, so I just kind of like leave it. So this is all stuff I can get rid of. Okay, so this is me slightly shocking because I just went through all the kids' books, even though it looks like a complete disaster because I think they went through them again. I'm going to go through the books and see what we don't like. Whenever I'm going through my stuff, I like to create 3 piles. The trash pile, which like nobody wants this. This is literally just trash. The donate pile and the giveaway. Like I know with a lot of like baby stuff, or things that we're not using anymore, I have friends that might be able to use them, and so I like to keep the 3 piles. The giveaway pile could also be like a sale pile, so if you're planning on having a yard sale, that could also be your yard sale pile. And like some things that I know are my husband's, I'm going to put to the side and ask him like, hey, do you still want this? He's really good about getting rid of stuff, but sometimes there's things that I would get rid of that he would not. I tend to be the one that is more emotionally attached to things, which is why I keep some things around, and he is not. So it's always good to ask your spouse, especially if you know you're a certain way and they're not. Always ask them before you get rid of their stuff. Alright, I'm going to go through my drawers, and this is a little bit scary. This is a scarier place because like our dog cages out here, there's just a lot of random stuff that needs to go. When it comes to clothing, think about, if you pull it out, think, have you worn this in the last 6 months? Do you still like it? Does it have stains in it? Is there any rips in it? Are you going to wear it? If you haven't done any of those things, then it's a good idea to just donate it. And honestly, a lot of these things I don't even think fit me anymore after having babies. This is also a good time when you're going through your things to refold them and put them back nicely. If you've seen a previous video, I'm a pretty minimalistic when it comes to a wardrobe. I stay home a lot, so I don't really need a whole lot of clothes. I don't really need work clothes. And so it's pretty easy to stay minimalistic, but I do have one problem, that is holding on to stuff way too long. So you'll see when we get to my closet just how embarrassing it is. I'm going to go through all my socks. My mom gives us socks for Christmas every single year, and so I know I'm going to be getting socks. That and they've already come in the mail. And so I'm going to go through my socks and make sure anything that has holes in it anything that doesn't have a match, I'm gonna get rid of. Welcome to my very ugly bathroom, complete with striped walls, missing doors, and broken doors. But this is where we keep most of our clothes. And I'm not gonna do anything with my husband's clothes today because they're his clothes, he can do it. And he's pretty good at keeping things clean and getting rid of stuff, so I trust him with that. I, on the other hand, are horrible at it. Have a problem, here in a minute, I'm horrible at throwing clothes away or getting rid of clothes when they're disgusting. So you can see my video on how I get most of my clothes for free. I will tag it, but there's just about a time when things need to go. So let's do it. There's paint splashes on the butt. Okay, I will say that I am going to keep a few yucky looking yoga pants because when I do DIY projects, I don't want to ruin my nice ones. So I'm going to actually keep these even though they have paint on the butt. This is what I struggle with. I have a lot of ripped stuff that needs to go. These are old, disgusting jeans, but they're good work jeans, so I might keep them just for DIY projects. I'm gonna go through my bathroom stuff. We try to get rid of a lot of stuff. We don't buy a lot of stuff. We don't have a lot of products. I make a lot of my own products, as you may know, and so this shouldn't be too bad. Right, that was not that bad. RIP my blow dryer that I've had since I was 12 years old. I'm not even kidding. It finally broke. And so I'm gonna throw it away because I'm getting a new one for Christmas. And I know I'm getting one for Christmas because it just came in the mail today. Woo-hoo. This is all the stuff that I got rid of just from our bedroom and the bathroom. Now I am in our living room, and this is also kind of my office. So there isn't that much in here. We have like 3 things I'm gonna need to organize. One of them is going to be this dresser down here that I kind of use as like a baby clothes storage. So this is where all of Ari's clothes and some of his baby things are. So I can go through some of those and see what I need to get rid of. Also, there is like blankets and stuff, which those things I probably will keep. I will probably get through all the clothes. There's some homeschool stuff in here too, since we are a homeschooling family. And then there are a couple like office things, which are a little bit hard for me to get rid of because when something is, I think the hardest thing for me is when something's useful or has some type of like a memory attachment to it. And so like this thing for office stuff is useful. I could use this, but I don't really use it. This is just junk. It's just taking up space and I can just get rid of it. So this is probably harder for me, which is kind of odd. When it comes to kids' clothes, one thing that I do is, because you know they grow through them so fast, except my kids, they don't really grow, but most kids, they grow through clothes really fast, and so I will sometimes keep maybe 1 or 2 outfits that are like special to me, and I can kind of just keep them and give to them when they're like older, they didn't even care about that kind of stuff. But to me, they're special. I know my mom had some hand-knitted sweaters that my grandma had made, and my grandma had passed away many years ago, but it was just something kind of nice and special to me that she kept those sweaters that my grandma made. When it comes to like paperwork and this kind of stuff, I might keep some really good ones, but a lot of these I'll just toss. My daughter tends to be really attached to things that she creates, which I can totally understand. And so things like this, she's not going to be attached to this so much, and so I can just get rid of it and just keep my favorite ones. But things that she is attached to, what I will do is I'll put like really special ones away, and then also I will, like, we have a ton of stuff on the refrigerator, and what I do is I will remove it and put it on top of the refrigerator, and so if she notices that it's gone, I'll show her I still have it. If it takes her a month to notice it and it's still up there, I can just get rid of it and it won't be a big deal. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up for today just because I have somewhere to go. I need to be in a little bit, and so I'm gonna finish up. I normally would try to get this all done at one time because I have lots of motivation to do it, and then once the motivation wears, I'm kind of like, do I really want to do that? So usually I try to do it all at one time. I don't have all the time today, but that's okay. Especially if you have a lot of stuff or you're just getting started with this, you might need to spread it out for weeks or even a month. Of each day, make a goal of what you're going to get rid of. Start with one room, do that one room, and then move on to the next. That's usually what I like to do. But so for today, I got the bedroom and the bathroom done, and then I got this room done. I know I don't have to do one of the bathrooms, so that's nice, or the laundry room, because those pretty much don't have anything in them besides like the absolute basics. So tomorrow I'm going to do kids' toys, the kitchen, the dining room, and the kids' rooms. And that will be really fun too. So I'll bring it back tomorrow. I get rid of this stuff a lot more, and so it's easier to get it accomplished. And that's one huge tip when you're trying to live more minimalistic is you need to keep up with it because stuff still comes into the house somehow. We always end up with more stuff. And so if you keep doing this once a month, kind of going through like a light purge, and then maybe once or twice a year going through a big purge, it makes it way easier and less stressful. In order to make this video not super long, I'm going to make a separate video finishing up purging all the kids stuff, going through my kitchen, and the rest of the house. Make sure to come back to check that out.